I'm here in the community reading room, which is currently installed at Colourbox Studio in Footscray. And really the idea for this came from a trip to London I did in 2011, where I visited the Stuart Hall Library at the Institute of International Visual Arts. And I was really impressed with their collection. It was a fantastic resource for me in my research. And I always hoped that when I returned that I might be able to set up something similar in Melbourne. There are various other research centres around Australia that have particular focus on visual art and regions in the Asia Pacific, but nothing of that sort in Melbourne. So I thought what better than to start with my own collection. So it's only small, but I've got a lot of resources here that I've opened up to the community in Footscray, and people have travelled from various places around Melbourne to have a look and spend some time and just sit and read and engage with the text. So I've got a particular interest in visual culture from the African diaspora, so I've collected a few books over the last few years. But I've also got a particular interest in the contemporary Pacific. So my own research engages that kind of cultural identity around the Pacific, contemporary Pacific. So there's quite a number of resources that I'm really hoping that the local community might be able to engage with, and uses resources, local artists who maybe haven't had access to some of these texts. For example, a really old catalogue now by Nikki Hastings McFall that I picked up at an exhibition in Sydney over 15 years ago. And just little things like this. A Fijian Marsi book, which I picked up in Fiji a couple of years ago. So lots of different rare and some less rare texts. But the common thread is really that idea of post-colonialism, cultural identity, visual culture, and really visual arts from an international perspective.